Peace, 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 brothers and sisters. Part 3. The Willie Lynch letters. I know a lot of you be like, oh, where do you get these books? See, I get these books because I look for them. I tell my wife is my secretary. I tell my wife I need these books. She goes online. She looks for these things for me. I got so many things I'm into. I go to so many different events with the COVID-19. You know, most of these events on fucking live stream. But if you ever go to a event, go to an event and go there personally. When all this shit opens up, trust and believe there's nothing better than going to a live event of you meeting some of the greatest people, professors, great scholars. You really don't even have to do the work. But I do recommend that you get your black ass up and go to museums, get up and go to these events so you go and see other people who are on the same journey as you. The only different levels is educational wise. Don't get intimidated because somebody might know more than you. You don't need to go through all that. Because some of you get intimidated. You get scared. Oh, no, I don't want to go there. Nah. They still on their journey just like you are. I say that to say this. This is part 3. I'm SHU and Ra, the Willie Lynch letters. As you can see. So you can't go, oh, well, you ain't got the Willie Lynch letters. I've been had mine a long time ago. And just for the record, I'm being nice about it. I'm going to show you the curse of the Willie Lynch. The science of slave psychologically. By Alvin Marrow. Let's see how many of you got that book. I guarantee not too many people got the curse of the Willie Lynch. The science of slave physiology. I bet you anybody money. Bet you ain't got that book. But you got this one. But I bet you ain't got that book. I hope you go get that book to tell you the truth. Because we got to break out of this curse. But the curse have mutated. The curse have mutated. I'm going to read you page 21. And it's about the Negro marriage unit. I'm going to show you so you won't think I'm making it up. Right here, page 21. The Negro marriage unit. You see, if you have paid attention, I told you I've lived a half a century. So when I grew up, the mother and the father stayed together. There wasn't such thing, no breakup. It wasn't such thing you breaking up over the smallest little shit that you could think of. It wasn't about, oh, I'm going to get this pussy and then I'm going to go around and do what I'm going to do. No. See, women understood men are men. See, understand the nature of life. They understood, okay, man is a man, but that motherfucker come back here because we got children to raise. Real talk. See, I had a mother and a father. Real talk. But let me read this here. Pay attention. The Negro marriage unit. We breed 2 niggers, males, with 2 nigger females. Then we take the nigger males away from them and keep them moving and working. Say the nigger females bears and the other bears a nigger. Males. both nigger females being without influence of the nigger male image, frozen with the independent psychologically, will raise their offspring into reverse position. The one with the female offspring will teach her to be like herself, independent and negotiable. We negotiate with her, through her, by her, and negotiate her at will. The one with the nigger male offspring, she's being frozen with the subconscious fear for his life, will raise him to be mentally dependent and weak, but physically strong. In other words, body over mind. Now, in a few years, when these two offsprings become fertile for early reproduction, we will mate and breed them and continue the cycle. That is good, sound, and long-range comprehensive planning. Now, if you didn't hear what the fuck I just said, and you have not comprehended what I just read, you don't think Willie Lynch shit exists right now? Huh? Well, the police officers, which we already know who the fuck they are, might I add to inform you who the fuck they are? The police officers are the overseers. So they shoot black people, bang, 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 right? They shoot our children. They shoot you, but you guess what? We didn't go to war with nobody. We didn't come together and start a motherfucking war. We didn't do it. We didn't do it. But let me tell you when it was done. Let me tell you, because see, I've been on this planet half a fucking century. You see, we had the police officers back in the 70s too, in the 60s too. But let me make it clear for you. In those days, our black so-called pimps, so-called gangsters and all that shit, them motherfuckers went to work. Or we went to work. See, you motherfuckers ain't down with that shit. See, you will beat each other's ass today. Black on black crimes and all that kind of shit that you don't want to talk about. And with the gun, the military hardware gun, rifles, M16s, all the shit that you use for each other, you ain't ready to go head to head. Oh, back in the days, they went head to head. You heard of the Black Panthers. Don't give me that. Don't act like you don't know who they are. Huh? You heard of the Nation of Islam. Don't give me that. Don't act like you don't know who they are. They went head to head. And some of the most savagely gangsters in the black neighborhoods went head to head with these police officers and the fucking mob. But they would never tell you the story though, because you wasn't there, or you just being fucking quiet. Why you think they locked these people up in the fucking cage? Because these were the real fucking heroes. These men were soldiers. Oh, some of them went to the fucking military. Some of these men went to war in Vietnam. Peep the fucking game. Now you go to fucking Vietnam, you don't know who the fuck the enemy was. Because the enemy looked like the South, the enemy looked like the North. But guess what? Your enemies also was pale skin. Because that motherfucker didn't like you. Because in his mind, you was a nigga. He knew what he was taught. Peep the fucking game. So, as I've read, page 21, how marriage units was, what you think is now? See, some of the rules, the laws, however you want to call it, it's been changed by words. The Negro marriage unit, but it's been changed by words, and this is what you don't understand, brothers and sisters. This is what's been changed by words, but the plan never changed. You think because you got, we got rich people. You always had rich black people. This is where your motherfuckers is ignorant. You always had rich black people way before the motherfucking Turks came, way before the Spaniards came, way before the Dutches came, way before the fucking Arabs popped up. You always had rich fucking melanin people on this earth. You forgot Mansa Musa was the richest and still the richest motherfucking person on the planet? No other person on the planet was richer than Mansa Musa. Peep the fucking game. But you don't want to know. You don't want to know. You comfortable. You good. And you're going to die that way. Because you don't really want to know. You don't want to represent who the fuck you is. You sit there, you dress like them. You talk like them. You eat like them. You do all the shit they want you to do so you can feel safe. But you're not safe. You're not safe. Real talk. Now, I said all that to say this. Look what the shit we into now, brothers and sisters. Look what we into now. Hold on. Okay. Look what the shit we're going through now. You got guys like Kevin Samuels. You got guys like Bishop Eligio. It's so many guys now that's expressing themselves, including me, on the stage to try to tell you to open your fucking eyes. Because what they've done is change the game by changing words. So now, if you women, you choose a male, you're not even choosing a male properly. You don't even bring the motherfucker home to your father and mother's house if you got one. You already fucking this motherfucker. He already getting the cookies. He already fucking you. And you thinking because you gave him the pussy that he supposed to be with you and deal with you. But you didn't bring that motherfucker to your daddy and your mama's house first. Because when I was coming up, you had to bring them to your parents' house and then you had to go see their parents. But I'm going to tell you what I learned something. See, the male brung the woman to his mother and father's house and says, look, I want to be with her. But the mother will take the woman away and have a little chit chat. See, my moms used to do that shit. My mom's old school. My mom's, you bring a girl in the motherfucking house. My mom says, come here for a minute, I want to talk to you. That's how that shit went. Then my mother would conclude, are you the right person for her son? Real talk. Because y'all don't do that shit no more. You bitches be like, this is my man. No. This nigga's dick is big. He got you open. And now you think you have now compelled to put all the shit in your dream into this one motherfucker and you don't even know him. Real talk. Now, I say that to say this, I'm about to get off. You see the games they playing? Understand this, brothers and sisters. Understand this. The Klan is not going to come to your neighborhood. They don't work like that. See, back in the days, The Klan used to come into your communities. And back in the days, some of the motherfuckers didn't make it back out. I want you to hear me. See, back in the days, some of the Klan used to go burn churches and things like that. But they didn't burn churches openly. The motherfuckers snuck in there because they might got their head blown the fuck off. Most likely they did. Peep the game. Now, the Klansmen didn't change. Pay attention to the words. Ain't nothing changed. They changed the words. They don't get no motherfucking white boy police officer from here in our neighborhoods. They go upstate New York and get all somewhere in Delaware or one of them motherfucking towns where them motherfuckers don't know nothing about black folks, only for what the fuck they see on TV. And they're trained, you must come home. But before the motherfuckers was police officers, them motherfuckers were in their own little towns talking about black people, Jewish people, and in all other kinds of people. Peep the game. And talk about when am I get a chance to kill me a nigga. So now this motherfucker's dressed up in a uniform, getting paid to protect and serve. And you and I both know they ain't protecting, serving nothing. They're serving and protecting the fucking property. That's what they're protecting. They got to make sure your ass don't destroy shit. Oh, this shit can go on and on and on and on and on with the Willie Lynch shit, trust me. But a lot of you are too institutionalized. You're too comfortable. The women now is like, oh, he's too military. Don't fuck with him. No, stay away from him. And then you got women who are militant, but they motherfuckers are too masculine. They want to talk to the man like he a motherfucking child. And then you got another group of females. You know what I mean? I'm a fuck who I want to fuck, suck whoever I'm going to suck, date who I'm going to date. Straight talk. Then you got the ones, I'm a Christian. We should pray all day long. Pray to my Jesus. Dramatic, post-dramatic slave syndrome. If you don't re-educate your mind, if you don't re-educate the way you think out here, you need to find out who the fuck you is. Find out your origin. Was you a slave? Was your ancestors a slave? Then you will find out why the fuck you think the way you think. But a lot of you don't want to do that because you too scared. You scared. See, I found out my ancestors wasn't no slave. See, if you're going to win a war, if you're going to win a battle, you need to get the book I told you about. I have. It's The Art of War. You know I got the book. You need to get that fucking book and read it. You see, you can't win no war if you outgunned, dummy. You can't win no war if you surrounded. And trust and believe, I've been surrounded several times by the po-po. You don't win by, I'ma act fucking crazy. No, it don't work like that. They'll put you to sleep and eat a great dinner later on that night. It's not about being scared, dummy. It's about being statistically smart. Use the intellect that you have. Real talk. That's what it's about. Because we are in the game. 2021, you still in the game. See, where I work out, I see where I work. I see motherfuckers coming in chains. Just like this here. You think I'm bullshitting. These motherfuckers be coming in chains. Hold on. They come in with their hands behind their head, behind their backs. They come in 4x4s, 5x5s, 6x6. Motherfuckers getting tagged, taking pictures, the numbers. I see all that. I see that every motherfucking month. Oh yeah, did I tell you? Huh? Then you gotta go to court. Huh? They keep this shit going. This is a motherfucking money-making machine. Because your dumbass, they already know because you've been engineered. They've been engineered since birth. Stop having sex with men. Just the way in this book says. They take 2 women and 2 men. They breed them. They take the man, tell him get the fuck out of here, and continue doing what you're doing. Let the woman raise the son or the daughter. She's going to raise the daughter just like her. She's going to raise the son with fear. And even if she's strong enough to say, don't be scared of nobody, but he's going to have so much emotional feelings like a woman. When he get out there, he's not going to think with intelligence. He going to think with emotions and get himself killed. He will not be able to fight another fucking day. So a lot of the black women have decided, oh, I make more money than you. Oh, I do more things than you. She have taken her competitive spirit, flipped the script, and went head to head with the black man. She flipped the script and went head to head with the black man. That's what happened. So when you hear guys like Kevin Samuels, and you hear guys like Polite and all these other different men expressing themselves